Welcome back to Copper Star Precision. Today we're going over the May course of fire. This is the match footage. Now usually I show you where I place at the beginning of the video, but this one's really a special match for me and I want to keep it a little bit of a surprise, so make sure to stay tuned at the end of the video to see how I placed. As you can see, the top 4 positions basically separated by 2 impacts. So very tight race at the top. Let's jump right into the action. We're going to do things a little out of order today, and we're going to start with the club stage before we dive into the NRL22 course of fire. And what's nice about this is that our match director put up this club stage that is actually using this new barricade. And this barricade is actually part of the new barricade set for the 2023-2024 NRL22 season, so it's nice to get some practice on here. This was a Know Your Limits stage, so there was a Know Your Limits KYL rack out at about 150 yards. And a confirmation target, and the idea was that you would continue on the KYL rack. If you miss, you go back to 0, which I've done a few times in this stage, but you have to bank your points by shooting at a small 1-inch target at 35 yards. So you had to yell bank and then hit that target in order to confirm your points. Ended up getting 4 on this stage. Pretty difficult stage. There were a couple ways to game it that we thought about later, but I think the high score on this stage throughout the match for all competitors was a 5, so pretty run-of-the-mill stage. Could have done a lot better, but was competing with pretty heavy winds out there. At the last string, I was holding half a mil for wind, so pretty windy out there at 150 yards.
Bank. You ready?
Ready.
All right, so here we go. 2, 1.
We're going to jump to stage 2. We'll come back to stage 1 at the end, so make sure you stick around for that. This is a ladder stage, essentially 2 targets, 5 rungs of the ladder. If you can't reach the top rung, you go back down to the 3rd rung. And using holdovers here, I'm aiming between the half mil and 1 mil hash marks on the 2nd target, and the 1st target is just straight up at 50 yards. So pretty smooth stage, stuck to my game plan, worked on my positions, getting stable, and it worked out pretty well.
Okay. Yep.
You ready?
Ready?
Stand by. Go.
Stage 3 is the tank trap stage, and again, stuck to my game plan here. At this club, the tank trap is slightly lower to the ground than the one I practice on at home. So I was able to actually take a kneeling position using a pump pillow, really trying to make sure that my forward right knee was at a nice 90-degree angle, giving me plenty of support on the rear of the rifle, using my left hand to balance the rifle. It is a 12-round stage, but I have the extended magazines for the CZ, so no need to do a mag change here. And again, the orientation of the tank trap kind of dictates the position I'm going to go to. So starting on the right, then the rear, then the left tank trap tip, so I can slide into the center for the last one. On the third tank trap tip, you can see me kind of hunting for targets a little bit, just making sure I'm engaging the correct target near to far each time. And this stage, you weren't allowed to dial, so you had to use your holdovers.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Shooter ready.
Yeah.
Stand by. Go.
Stage 4, going the distance. Basically stuck to the same game plan that I outlined in my preview video here, using the cinder block and the 2-gallon bucket in a prone position, and ended up dialing for this stage because it's only 2 positions, and 2 of the banks of targets are on double hangers, so there's only, dialing twice up each position. So felt there was enough time to dial. There was, and walked away with a clean stage.
Okay, the lines of flag wild high. I believe it's 147. Yeah, it's off by 310. I was wrong. I was off. That was about 310, which is the lines with red.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
I can see all of those.
Shooter ready.
Ready?
Stand by. Go.
Stage 5 was Seesaw the Sawhorse. A lot of movement in this stage, but at least the targets were in the same position in terms of yardage. Our club actually ended up doing option 2, so the targets are actually at 135 yards instead of 82 yards for option 1. I think placing the bag on the Sawhorse to begin with and just leaving it there is a big time save. You can also see me throwing my rear bag to the other position just so I don't have to carry it around or keep track of it. So once I'm done with the prone position, I throw my rear bag over, go onto the Sawhorse, and then leave the bag there on the Sawhorse for when I come back.
That's not the attitude we want.
Let's go.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
So the way the squad rotations worked out, stage 1 was actually my last stage of the day, and if you've been following along, essentially I've been clean through all the NRL22 stages. So 4 clean NRL22 stages going into this stage. And this is the stage with that dreaded 1/4 inch target, which is the smallest one to hit in the entire course of fire. So smash that subscribe button for some extra run good, and good luck on this stage. Let's see if we can pull out this win.
That's all there is to it, Dustin. That's all there is to it. A winner. Yes.
So as you can tell from my reaction, I was extremely excited. This is the first time I've won a match, and I did so cleaning the entire NRL22 course of fire. So 2 major accomplishments at one match. I was absolutely over the moon. My squad mates were all cheering for me. Other people from other squads after the match heard what happened. High fives all around, lots of congratulations, and I really just want to give a shout out to all the people at the club. So supportive. You know, the times I've been having trouble, everyone's always there to kind of pick you up and give you some advice on, you know, what you can do better. And we all learn from each other, and we're all a big community, all the men and women and young adults who, you know, shoot these matches. It's really a big community, and it was such a amazing feeling, not only winning the match, but also cleaning the course of fire, something I've been striving to do ever since I started shooting. It's been a long-term goal of mine. Finally achieved it, and what a great way to start off the 2023-2024 season. So thanks to everyone who watched these videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully lots more wins coming in the future. Until I see you next time, as always, score more points.